thank you for coming in here. It's early in the morning for us. Amy hasn't even put her makeup on yet. She doesn't really wear any. She's so beautiful, she doesn't need it. So today we're going to be making eggroll bowl, egg roll in a bowl. It's often considered to be egg roll crack, something like that. That kind of implies that it's cheap and garbage. This is definitely not cheap and it's definitely not garbage. I got one thing of pork belly, and this is going to be awesome. Now, for this, you need ground. We're using pork in this. We're not going to use beef or chicken, but you do need it to be ground. So, I don't want to buy 100% ground pork because it's kind of garbage. I don't like it. So, how do you deal with that? Okay, well, that's actually easy. All we're going to do is we're going to put this into the slow cooker, and then we're going to do several things on it. I'm going to let this cook for a couple hours until it starts cooking. And actually, even before I do that, could you grab me a pork, Amy, please?
Yeah.
So we're going to put this in here, and I'm going to start just slicing into it so that I'm cutting it up a little bit. So when this is finally cooked, it's going to need to, it's going to have to be cut anyways. Because when you put it in the slow cooker, if you're putting this into a blender, you really want to make sure that it's thinned out, because you can't put this right in. So, and also if you have it smaller, it's also going to be a lot easier to cut down as well. And there's a good chance this may not even really want to go anyways. But we're going to try. And if it doesn't, not a big deal. It's not a loss, because it's still going to eat it.
Yeah.
Right? So we're just going to look at this with black pepper. Really want to have that. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of, and this is for you, Stella. Make sure you know that I am actually trying. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. It's hard to say. And if you don't know what this stuff is, it's really good. It gives a little bite, a little bit of tang. It's not necessarily something I would consider to be hot, but I just want to drizzle enough so it's all over the top. It's not hot, but it does give it a little bit of a bite. Now, what's this, Amy?
Liquid smoke.
And what do we want to tell our viewers here?
You put a drop.
You don't put a lot on this, because see this cut of meat here? This may seem like a lot of meat, and it is. But this is going to turn this into a shoe. A shoe that's so cut up Amy wouldn't even wear it. And she's Dutch. I'm joking. By the way, if you can get yourself a pair of wooden clogs, they're always cool. I want to get some just to start rocking around town. See, I put on enough there, and that's all we need for this. Now we're going to put this in the far back so it doesn't get knocked off.
Yeah.
So it is a glass bottle.
Yeah.
It is breakable. But this stuff is really good for turning something into a smoky flavor. So like if you're like this right here, this is kind of like what bacon's made from. We're just not going to cure it, but we'll still be able to give it that smoke flavor. Now, because it is a slow cooker, we need liquid. So I'm going to put some vegetable stock in here. And I'm going to put this on high, I think, and we'll cook this for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And that should cook it good enough. And by the time it's done, we're going to put it through the food processor to make it in the ground. And then we're going to cook it again anyways. But I'm pretty sure this is going to turn out really, really good. So keep an eye on this. If you're doing it my way, and if you don't want to do it this way, that's perfectly fine too. Just go and buy yourself some ground pork. You can use ground beef, ground chicken, that's fine too, but I prefer pork on this. Yes, Tony, I said pork. Eat it, or eat like a pig. This is what we're going to do tonight, and I promise you Amy's going to be super happy. I'm going to be super happy, and if Alex actually wakes up out of bed today, we'll see. He'll be happy too. So until next time, we'll be back. So a couple hours. And we're back. So pork tenderloin has been, or not pork tenderloin, the
Pork belly?
pork belly has been cooking for quite a while, and it's looking quite good. Now there's a little bit of fat on here. I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of it, but I do like having a little bit. Not much, but a little bit's all right. Now I'm gonna stick this right into here, which is our blender. You could use a food processor, but this will work just fine. Now, when you're doing this, you want to make sure you're chopping it up to, big chops, and you also don't want it to be burning hot either. So this has been setting for a few minutes, which should be fine. I'm going to be using ground pork with this as well. But I do want to have a little bit of extra flavor to it, and that's why we're doing this. It doesn't have to be fully cooked either, because it's going right into the pan to cook, but I do want it to be ground. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means, but and I also want to have quite a bit of it, because it's not going to be just, one meal sitting down.
No.
I want to have a few out of this. Now, if you see any bones, usually the butcher's pretty good about getting rid of that for you. You usually don't have to worry too terribly much. Get rid of them, because it's not a good thing for your food processor. So really pay attention to that, because it's really super important. And while it's strong and it can probably rip into the whole thing all at once, it's not smart to let it do it all at once. You want to cut it down. It's very important.
You want to line that up.
Definitely want to line that up. And make sure I actually have everything plugged in. I do. So we're going to go with, I don't know. That looks like it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
How's that look?
Yeah, that looks good.
So I'm going to leave this in here to cool down a little more. And that's pretty much it.
And then we're going to do the next
Toss that
step.
in the garbage. And then we're ready for the next step, which will be when we're ready for cooking time. Not quite yet.
Which is later.
It's going to be later, but
Yeah.
but just so you guys can see exactly how this is. Look in here, it's
Look
all
at that.
pretty grounded. I mean, like what, 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Didn't take much. Didn't take much.
Our ninja's so good.
This is why you want a good blender, guys. It really pays some dividends. So we'll be back. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button, and welcome back. So we're ready to start with the meat now. So I'm not gonna take a clean knife because I don't really need to, because we're not really cooking it. We're just putting the meat in here, and I'm going to start by putting some ground pork in here. It's actually a ground pork beef mixture. I prefer a straight up pork, but you know what? This was on sale, and I've used this many times, and I do like it quite a bit, so we'll do that. This does not want to cooperate very much, but it is what it is. We'll start cooking this, and then we'll start making the sauce. And then here is our...
That should be moved away. Yeah.
And then this is our ground pork belly. And of course, nothing wants to cooperate today. But that's fine. Alright, so before I do anything else, just to make sure that we have this actually has a little bit more flavor to it, we're just going to add a little drop of roasted sesame oil. Now, another thing too, if you haven't got to this point, you can add rice to this, and this is exactly what we're doing. So we already made rice. It's been sitting around for a while. And it'll be heated again, so no worries. So you want to take your time and break this down so that it actually looks like it's actually ground. And you want to mix it in so that you're not just getting one bite of this and one bite of that. You want to make sure that you're actually that's the only thing I don't like about the way they wrap it, because it condenses too much. But as this cooks down, that'll be fine. So we're just going to put about a tablespoon's worth of roasted sesame seed oil. It's an absolute must for any Asian dish. And this is a whole clove of garlic. I'm just going to quickly grab a spoon. And I want
Ginger
a
paste.
big spoon of ginger paste, and then a big spoon of ginger paste, and maybe two in here.
You spilled.
I did. So sue me. This should not take very long to cook. This actually should be pretty quick. People ask why Amy doesn't yell at me about keeping the kitchen clean and how much mess I create for her. And here's the reason why Amy will never go at me about this, not for real anyways. It's because, well, where else is she going to eat from? Amy can cook, but she can't cook quite like me. She can't even come close. Alright, so I'm going to add back to the sauce here. I'm going to add about a tablespoon's worth of Worcestershire sauce. That's a big step here. And then this is some sweet soy sauce, a little different than what I usually use. So I'm going to add a nice heaping amount of this here. I'm going to add a little bit of liquid smoke, and again, just a few drops. And I'm also going to add a few drops of this in here. Now that I just added that in, I'm going to give this a good little mixture. You want to make sure this is fully cooked, because when you add the other ingredients, it's not going to take too long for it to do that. It's not going to take too long for them to cook, so this needs to be fully cooked first. And it's almost there, but you do see there's still some pink. Pork belly is already cooked, so it's not that big a deal that way.
No.
Now I see a lot of people like to call this crack slaw, and I'm really not happy about that because that's kind of garbage. This is not crack slaw, it's actually healthy. Now this is mirin. It is an Asian style cooking sweet rice wine. So it's a little different. Alright, now I've got some dark soy sauce. So I'm going to put a bit of that in here.
Pepper.
And you gotta know we're going to have pepper in this. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. There's one really important thing I need.
What?
Hoisin sauce.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we have it.
Didn't you just buy it right here?
I did, but I think we still have some. And if I can't find it right away, then I'm just going to open it. And I think I might see it. And not obvious. So, Now, some people are saying that this needs to be super sweet, and they put like a liquid sweetener in there, and
No.
I'm not a fan of that. That's kind of trash to me. I'll put some hoisin sauce. If you really want to go a little bit further with it, you can try things like, say, maybe some honey.
Yeah.
Honey would be all right, but
it doesn't need it.
But it don't need it, and to be honest with you, putting sugar in it is just not a.
Gonna wreck it.
It's gonna wreck it. It's gonna give you diabetes one day if you have that opinion of things. Like, don't just load sugar in everything. All right, and this is chili vinegar, so I'm gonna put a little there, and there's a chili in here, and I don't want the chili in my thing.
Oh. That's probably spicy.
Probably is. So we're going to give it a good mix. I'm not going to dump a whole lot of spice in here. I just don't think it's necessary. Alex is not feeling well today, so he's not going to be here with us.
More for us.
Yep. I was looking forward to sharing this recipe. He wasn't feeling good yesterday, and I was going to cook this yesterday, but then he wasn't feeling good, so I said, yeah, we'll wait until today. All right, now, time for some other ingredients, because it's not just about the meat.
Can you get it?
So these are some sliced up sweet peppers. And anytime you're looking to, you're seriously trying to make a recipe a little sweeter, you can always add, if you're able to, add sweet peppers, because they add a lot of sweetness to it.
And they're healthy.
They're very healthy, but they do help.
Onion.
Now we got some onion. Why? Because you know I like my onion. The meat is pretty much all cooked. And I'm telling you, I absolutely love my egg rolls. I mean, they're one of my favorite things in the world. But the wrappers kind of is what does it to me. I don't like the wrappers. And I never even thought to make something like this before, but
But yeah, it's made without the wrapper.
this really does help. So we're using some coleslaw. It's already got cabbage, green and red cabbage, and carrots. So I could make Amy cut cabbage until the cows come home.
Or you could get that and not make me.
Yeah.
And just do that. And ta-da! How easy was that?
And it's already done, and this is the consistency. Now, by all means, you can totally do this on your own if you want.
I don't think we need a second bag.
I don't think we do.
No.
So on this, guys, all we're going to do is we're going to let this cook down just a little bit. We don't have to wait so long. And this is really not a hard recipe. It really isn't.
And just have a green onion.
Yeah, well, let's go
Once that's cooked down a bit.
Once it's done and being served, then we put the green onion in. That's more for vanity. Later. Someone said that you can't show a picture on Instagram of a recipe if you don't have green on top. I don't know about that, because I think that's just vanity and garbage to me. If the recipe calls for it and it adds to it, sure, put it in. Absolutely.
Do you want the other bag or we're good?
We're good. I don't think we need it. How's this look, guys?
I think it looks amazing.
But we're not quite done.
We have rice.
We have rice. I want this to have a little bit more substance. something that makes it more of a meal rather than just a little side thing. So this is why we make pre-made rice.
And it's jasmine rice.
This is jasmine, yeah. So now we just want to break this up a bit. Now, when choosing soy sauce, look for the ones that offer the least amount of sodium. The sauces we use are very, very low comparatively, because I mean I've seen them as high as 50%.
Yeah,
that's ridiculously high.
That's way too much. That's asking for health issues.
Yeah, and you can get some that are extremely low, and that's another reason why I don't add any salt on here, because this already has enough salt because of the soy sauce. And you kind of need to have it, so you just can't make this without it. So
no. Oh, that's looking really good. I can't wait to dig in.
Yeah, I know, neither can I. Move just a little bit there, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. This is really, really good. I can taste a little bit of sauce on this, and yeah. If I want to fill egg rolls, this is exactly what I want. Just make sure you're taking your time and mixing this. This is like really, really good. While I'm doing this, guys, please, I'm really begging you, if you watch this video and you've taken the time to do this for us, I appreciate it. We appreciate you being here watching this. We appreciate you taking the time to watch what we're doing, and we appreciate that. We'd appreciate a like. We'd appreciate it if you share and subscribe. We really do. We have an IRC channel where we sit and discuss diets, cooking, recipes, anything to do with diets. We discuss that a lot. If you want information on that, reach out, and we will we'll tell you how to reach us. We have a website, www.poulskitchen.com. We list all our recipes on there. Some of them may be a little later, depending on our busy lifestyles. This is not my full-time job. I'm not a professional vlogger. That's what you call it. I have a full-time job. I'm doing this to try to help people who suffer from certain dietary restraints, to help them out here.
Well, helping us at the same time.
Yeah. Now, and did I even bother to do this yet?
Sesame seeds.
I broke down today and got some roasted sesame seeds.
Ooh.
Now, when you serve this, I'm just going to serve as is. Like, this, what you see is what you get right here. Taking this off the heat. And what you're going to do is put some green onions on top.
Yeah.
That's how you serve that.
But we're not eating yet, so we're not going to do that.
No, we're not eating right yet.
No, it's too early.
Too early. So chop up a bit of green onion, put that on there, and as of right now, I'm just going to load this with toasted sesame seeds.
That's going to give more flavor.
I mean, how does this look, guys? Like,
it looks amazing. And it smells it.
this is going to be super healthy, super tasty. It's going to be great. It's not that difficult. It's not hard. It's not even that expensive. I mean, really, coleslaw mix, some rice, some veggies,
green onion,
the sauces. I mean, yeah, that might cost you a little bit, but
then you have them.
But you have them, and you have it for more, right?
Can I try?
In a bit.
All right.
So until next time, let's make cooking great again. We thank you for coming in, and be sure to share, subscribe, and like.